Hi there, Cindy here with the Adventures of Big Beaufort. In our last video, we discussed how we planned out framing the floor of our habitat and covered a bit about how it was built. In this video, we will dive a little deeper and share more about the building of the floor. Once we had a rough floor plan and programmed the space we believed we needed for full-time living, we knew we needed to extend the frame rails from 14 to 17 feet to accommodate our habitat, or the box, as we call it. So here you see our fabricator cutting and cleaning the metal studs for the frame rail extensions and taking some measurements for the forklift pockets. Forklift pockets will enable us to lift the box and place it onto the truck. It also enables us to remove the entire box and place it onto a pad to be used as a more stationary tiny home later. To further strengthen the frame rails and forklift pockets for lifting, our fabricator boxed out the rails with 3/8-inch steel plate. He cut the sections with a plasma cutter. Here, our fabricator is boxing the frame rails at the forklift pockets. He laid the pieces on top of the floor joists and against the rails and marked each of the floor joist locations. After notching them out, they should be indexed over the joists and ready to be welded. Once the floor frame is completed, it's time to start skinning the underside of the frame. We used 14-gauge aluminum sheets. That section without the skins you see in the middle front lines up with the truck's transmission. Although Raj already relocated the transmission cooling fan, the transmission still sits a few inches above the sill plates. Now it's time to drill out the mounting bolt locations through the added 3/8 inch plate that was welded onto the frame rails. In each of these holes, a 5/8 inch grade 8 bolt will be used to secure the floor to the truck's chassis rail. Each of these bolts has a shear force capacity of around 27,000 to 33,000 pounds. We used 18 of these bad boys. We aren't messing around. When we bought the truck from Midwest Military Equipment, we asked them to remove the cargo bed but leave the sill plates. We unbolted those and sectioned them at an angle where we would have a place to index the habitat back on the frame rails of the truck. To see how that was done, watch our previous video, Building the Floor of Big Buford. Here, our fabricator is creating box plates for the ends of the sill plates. These will provide a great stopping point to index it back onto the truck. Here, our fabricator is wiping everything down with acetone before moving on to the next step. We must have gone through at least 10 gallons of acetone during this entire build. Once clean, the cut aluminum is laid out and marked at the floor joists. Sikaflex was laid onto the frame, then screwed into place. Later, the screws will be removed and replaced with stainless steel blind rivets. Sikaflex, although a pain in the butt sometimes, provides a watertight seal and adheres to the skins to the steel frame. Next up is to mechanically prep the aluminum so the Raptor coating can properly adhere to it. See that strapping young man in the t-shirt? That's our youngest son, Wyatt. He was able to spend some time helping us with the fabrication process before heading off to his first year as a mechanical engineering student. Who knows, maybe he's going to be building one of these bad boys himself one day. As he is prepping the metal, our fabricator is removing the screws he used to hold the aluminum sheeting in place and replacing them with stainless steel blind rivets. Now it's time to Raptor coat the entire underside of the floor. We chose Raptor coating because it is flexible and durable. There it is. It is now ready to be flipped over so we can start framing out the walls. Stay tuned as the build and the adventures continue. As always, we encourage questions. Comment or message us on Instagram at Big Buford. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.